It's the beginning of 2018 and I'm at my lowest point. My youngest of 5 kids, Zach, is 3 months old. I'm unemployed, without any savings. I'm facing the harsh reality of failing my family in ways I never imagined possible. The weight of this failure is crushing, and shame becomes my constant companion. I find myself withdrawing, hiding from the very people I love the most. I'd spend hours locked away in my home office pretending to be in an important meeting or on job interviews. But the truth? I was just staring at the walls, lost in a sea of self-pity. Other times, I'd drive to a secluded spot just to be alone with my despair. Mornings were the hardest. I'd lie in bed pretending to sleep until 10 a.m., hoping to avoid any interaction despite being wide awake. And on the really tough days, I'd hide away in my closet, overwhelmed by how much I was letting my family down. You might be wondering, why? Why go through all of this? The answer, though complex, boils down to one simple truth. I had neglected myself. My physical, mental, and spiritual health were not just on the back burner. They were completely off the stove. My tank was empty, leaving me with nothing to give to those who mattered most. This story isn't just about the struggle, it's about the realization that to truly care for others, we must first take care of ourselves. It's a journey from the depths of despair to finding a path to healing, not just for me, but for my family as well. Every damn day's new focus is to help fathers and husbands to make themselves a priority so that they can be there for the people who depend on them. From my personal experiences, along with what I have seen with other husbands and fathers that I know men face a variety of struggles. These struggles may include work-life balance, unemployment, financial challenges, mental health issues, lack of support networks, perhaps even co-parenting or custody battles. All of this while trying to remain present, supportive, and engaged in their roles as caregivers, providers, and role models for their families. Men are getting beat up from all directions today. The importance of men being present, however, is more critical than ever. Being physically present is one thing, but emotionally and mentally present is another. It's about quality time, being truly engaged with your wife and children, listening to them and understanding their needs and emotions. It's about building those deep emotional connections that foster a safe, supportive environment. For children, having an engaged father figure has been shown to lead to better emotional health, academic achievement, and even social stability. It's not just about the children. How does this active involvement affect the men themselves? Active involvement allows men to experience personal growth, emotional connections, and a sense of fulfillment. It challenges them to reflect on their values and the examples they set. Plus, it strengthens the marital relationship, creating a more cohesive and supportive partnership. But while being present is very important in today's world, it is very difficult for men to be present if they are not taking care of themselves first. Remember the safety review before every airline flight? Put your mask on first before helping others. This same exact concept applies to men prioritizing themselves first so they can be there for their families. The 3 pillars of every damn day are to focus on mental, physical, and spiritual progress. Prioritizing these 3 pillars is essential for anyone, especially men, particularly those who play significant roles within their families as fathers and or husbands. Each pillar of health contributes to a man's overall well-being, enabling him to be more present, supportive, and engaged with his family. Let's explore the importance of each aspect and its impact on family dynamics. The first pillar, mental health. And the first part of that I want to talk about is emotional resilience. Prioritizing mental health helps in building emotional resilience, which is crucial for navigating the challenges of family life. It enables men to handle stress, setbacks, and conflicts in a healthier way, ensuring that these challenges do not adversely affect family relationships. Second is the positive role modeling. By managing their mental health effectively, men can model positive behavior for their children, teaching them the importance of emotional intelligence, empathy, and resilience. This modeling helps in raising emotionally healthy children who are better equipped to face their own challenges. Then there's supportive relationships. Mental well-being is key to maintaining supportive and loving relationships. Men who are mentally healthy are better able to communicate openly, show empathy, and provide emotional support to their partners and children, fostering a nurturing family environment. Then there's the second pillar, which is my favorite, physical health. First aspect of that is staying physically fit. Good physical health is necessary for active participation in family life. It allows men to engage in physical activities with their children, contribute to household tasks, and be present for important life events without being hindered by health issues. I know this for me. My youngest is going to be 16 when I turn 65, so I need to be healthy and fit. Second aspect is longevity and well-being. Prioritizing physical health can lead to a longer, more fulfilling life, enabling men to be there for their families over the years. It sets a foundation for a high quality of life, allowing them to witness and support their children's growth and achievements. Third is health promotion. Men who prioritize their physical health often influence their family's health choices, promoting a culture of health within the household. This can lead to healthier lifestyle choices for the entire family, reducing the risk of chronic diseases and fostering a focus on wellness. Now, the third pillar, spiritual health. First, there's inner peace and strength. Spiritual health offers a sense of peace, purpose, and connection, which can be especially beneficial in the face of life's challenges. Men who cultivate their spiritual health often exhibit greater patience, understanding, and resilience, which are invaluable in family life. Second is moral and ethical guidance. Spirituality often involves a set of values or beliefs that guide one's actions. Men who prioritize their spiritual health can provide moral and ethical guidance to their children, instilling values such as kindness, compassion, and integrity. Third is connection and unity. Spiritual practices, whether religious or personal, can bring families together, creating moments of connection and unity. Sharing these practices can strengthen family bonds and provide a sense of belonging and community. Jim Rohn has said, "We cannot change the circumstances, but we can change ourselves." He also said, "By learning to work harder on ourselves, we can make a fortune." And I'd like to add that by making a fortune, you don't just mean monetarily. We also build a relationship with our families that pays dividends. Receiving dividends requires an investment on our part. I can't tell you how many men I see out there who post on social media after their workouts that they paid their dues or rent paid. I completely disagree with this concept. In the case of real estate, when you pay rent or dues, you are paying for temporary use of something. When the rental period runs out, you're done. We don't borrow our bodies, we own them. And just like in real estate, when you invest in yourself, your value will go up. You get to keep all of your investments and see the value increase in relation to your investment. Over time, you start to receive dividends from that investment. So I believe in investing in ourselves instead. When a man prioritizes his mental, physical, and spiritual health, the benefits extend beyond his personal well-being to positively impact his family. A holistic approach to health enables him to be fully present, engaged, and supportive, contributing to a stable, loving, and healthy family environment. It also sets a powerful example for his children, teaching them the importance of balancing all aspects of health in their own lives. In essence, the effort to maintain and improve mental, physical, and spiritual health is not just an act of self-care, it's a profound act of love and responsibility towards one's family. It ensures that a man can give the best of himself to the people he loves most, fostering a family dynamic that thrives on mutual support, understanding, and well-being. This is the new focus of every damn day. As a father who has struggled with all three pillars and figuring out how to remain present for my family, I strongly believe this focus is critical to the survival of the family in our society. Fathers for the last several decades in our media and TV programs have been made fun of or criticized for being just men. As a result, many feel that men are not important, which leads to children who grow up without the right fatherly guidance and support to be strong, resilient members of society. We hear many more stories of people who can't face the hard struggles today in life and instead fall into a victim state. Active fathers can change all of that, and it's my goal to help and inspire men to make the investments in themselves, physically, mentally, and spiritually, so they are able to balance their lives with their wives and their children and develop strong family bonds that eventually create a stronger society. This shift in focus is the first step for every damn day. Over the course of this year, I will be offering more ways to help men prioritize themselves. Podcasts and social media posts are one way I will be sharing my message. Later this year, I will be offering coaching for men who are seeking additional guidance on how they can prioritize themselves. Additionally, I plan on offering a course that will provide additional training focusing around the three pillars of every damn day. I will also be working on a book, I've talked about that before, with plans to release it next year in 2025. And finally, I plan on finding opportunities to speak publicly to promote these concepts. I share these plans to show how determined I am to be the best in this area of personal improvement. I have seen how society has torn down the concept of the husband and father. This fundamental shift in thinking has had a destructive influence on the family and especially on the development of children. The more a father is present and engaged, the better chances our children have in becoming the best in what they desire to become. I want to be a part of making that happen. Thank you for watching today, and make sure to subscribe so you are informed when I release more content. Till then, take care.